and welcome to the course on C Programming Learn to Code series. This is the 6th lecture of Unit 2, and in this lecture we will see how to install VS Code on Windows machine and how to run C or C++ program using VS Code. So let's begin. So to do that we need to first download the VS Code from its official site. So I can type download VS Code. This is the official site. You can go here, download Visual Studio Code. Here there are 3 options available, and we are concentrating upon downloading VS Code for our Windows machine. So I have to click here, then automatically the download link appear, and you have to save it. This file you have to save it. Okay. After saving it, you will double click on it and continue the instruction. And when you continue the instruction, the Visual Studio will be installed on your machine. Okay, so after your machine has been installed with Visual Studio Code, you need to open that Visual Studio Code, and when you open it, you can see the Windows something appear like this. Okay, so after that you need to set up something for running your C programming code. So what are the setup we are going to do? I have already made the setup, but I will show you the steps you should follow to set up it in your computer. Okay, so the first step is you have to click on the extensions. So when you click on the extensions, all the extensions will be shown over here. So VS Code is generally run on extensions. So first of all, you need to find the extensions like C, C++. So when you type it here in the search window, remember that internet connection is needed while your Visual Studio Code is installing. So you can see here it is written C++ IntelliSense by Microsoft. So you just click on here. So this is a Microsoft product, so you have to install this one. As this is already installed in my VS Code, so there are 2 buttons appearing, that is your disable and uninstall. But when you are going to first time install Visual Studio on your machine, you will see a install button appear over here. So click on the install, then at this particular place the progress will be shown to you. After the installation is over, then you search another thing that is called your code runner to run your code. So you should type code runner over here. So when you type code runner, this will appear. So you just click on this, you can see this type of symbol over here, code runner. So after finding out the code runner, again you have to install it. The button is not appeared here because I have already installed code runner in my Visual Studio window. But when you click upon the search for code runner and type it, you will see that there will be an install button appear over here. So you have to click on the install button to install the code runner. Okay, so that's how. After doing this, then you have to set up the workspace, right? So to set up the workspace, you should close this window, no need to do it. So workspace means you have to create your file and store all the C programming file in a single folder. I have already created a folder named as C program. I will show you how you can do it for you. So what you will do is you will click on the file menu, then you will go to that is called add folder to workspace. Okay, so after clicking on this, you will create a folder over here. Let's say I am creating a folder, new folder CP. Okay, so I have created this folder. Now I have to click it and add it. Okay, so another folder will come over here. So this is your folder where you are going to save your C programs. Okay, so after doing this, how to create a C program file? So here the symbol is over here, so you can create new file, then automatically a file name will appear. So you can see, let's say I will try to create a file name as test.c. okay, so I have created the file. Now the file has been opened over here. So let's say quickly run a simple program. So if you don't know how to write C code, then also it is okay. We just trying to see whether our Visual Studio is working or not. So for that you have to type as include stdio.h. okay, then then what you will do, you will write void let's say int main. Okay, then you will see this, then you will type this particular I have missed the include include stdio.h. So after that what you are going to do is you will type the you want to print your name in this particular program. So printf, let's say C program, so I'm just ending here. Okay, then you have to type return 0, return 0. Okay, so this is the simple file I have created. Now I have to save it by pressing Ctrl S. Okay, it is saved. Now what you will do, you will run it. So when you click on, this is the run button, when you click on run button, we can see the output will appear C program here. Okay, so this is the terminal where I'm going to run it. Now another thing you need to set up, because every time when you, this is the print, this program is only contain a printf statement, so it is running perfectly fine. But whenever you want to give some input to your program, then this code may not be work, means this space may not be work. So to work it properly, what you have to do is you have to run the programs in the terminal. For my case, it is already running in the terminal, but when you first install the VS Code, then it may not be run on the terminal, it will be run on the output window. So it is better to run it on terminal so that you can give input to your programs. Okay, to set that, what you will do is you have to click on file. Okay, file, then this will be preferences. Where is the preference? Yes, here. Then you go to setting. Okay, so after clicking on the setting, you can see here extensions. You can click on extensions, then you will go for code, run code configuration here. So then you can go here and you can click on run. Where is that? Yeah, at the last, run in terminal. So if you I have already clicked it, so it is showing checked. So if you remove it, then it will, the output will not appear in the run window, so you have to click it here. Okay, so that it will, the output will run on terminal. So that's all. Then you have to save it, Ctrl S. So you can go here. So I'm showing you another program where I have taken some input over there. So like, let's say this is your program, print, where is that program? Print your name, testing, my fast P. Okay, okay, so this is your program where I am trying to read 3 number from the user and want to print it. So if I'll run it, it will say you what is the size. Let me put 3 over here, then press enter, enter 3 number. Let's say I have inputted 23, 24, 25. Now the array contains 23, 24, 25. That means it is running fine. Okay, so you need to set up all these things that I have already told you. Without this setup, your program will not run in your Visual Studio Code. Still, if you are finding any difficulty in understanding running the code, you can write it on the comment box. That's all for the today's class. Thanks for listening. Bye bye.